Hello family, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Wilma. So in this video I'm going to be sharing my thoughts. I actually seldom do this, but I felt very strongly to just share my thoughts about the truth about marriage that people don't tell you. Using the recent Fela McAfee and Medical's issue. So I see a lot of people making reference to the fact that a few years ago, okay, if you are here and you don't know the story, let me give you just premium, just draw closer, draw closer. So a few years ago, we knew that Medikal was dating one sister, Deborah, Vanessa, and after a while, their relationship did not really work out, and he settled on another lady, Precious Fela McAfee, and eventually they got married. And it was beautiful for me, to see that two people would definitely or two celebrities would try to make things work and make it more official. So I was really happy about it. But when I saw people making a lot of noise, Councillor Lutrot, a lot of people talking about how this marriage won't last, I got a little bit scared back then, I remember. But I obviously wished them well. We are all, on this journey called marriage, so you don't wish evil for your other party. So a few days ago, we saw Medikal come to rant about things happening in the marriage and a whole lot. And it just drew my mind to a lot of things that I feel young people especially don't take notice of before they enter into the institution of marriage. Someone said that marriage is a besieged castle. Those who are in are looking for a way out, and those who are out are looking for a way in, right? It doesn't apply to all cases. Honestly, marriage is a beautiful experience, and there are good marriages. There are good marriages. Not all marriages are negative, or not all marriages have this negativity around them. Sorry, there are really good marriages as well. It's just that there are a few truths. And number one, marriage is not for boys and girls. So before you get married, marriage is not about age. Marriage is for mature minds. Marriage is for people that are ready to, embrace what life has to offer when it comes to two people coming from different backgrounds to make it work. Two people who have been raised differently, have no idea how their backgrounds were like, but are willing to come together and share this mutual connection and mutual experiences, with love as the basis. So marriage is not for boys and girls who are not mature. So if you are not mature in the area of, your physical body, emotionally you are not mature, financially you are not mature, what is your business in marriage? So please, if you are watching this video and you are contemplating marriage, that's one area for you. Are you really, really mature? Now, the second thing I want to share, you see, marriage is a lot of work. People are not very, very honest, but marriage requires a lot of effort. A lot of work has to be put in, a lot of compromise. You have two people with two different mindsets, and two people cannot lead. And as you go in the relationship, it will be a discovery for you that two people cannot be in a place of leadership when it comes to marriage. So with lessons from what I have picked from their story, obviously it's only Medikal side we have heard. We haven't really heard Fela's side, but you can see that in a place of leadership, it requires work. Let me just put it that way. It requires work. Now, the other thing is that, you see, and especially for both male and female, when you get married, right? Marriage is not a place for you to keep living your single life, right? For instance, you are married and it's all about boys going to watch, football. I'm not saying it's bad. No, let me put a disclaimer out there. I'm not saying it's bad, but you can't be married and expect to be doing all these things, and not give mutual attention to the other party. Okay, so don't get married and think that, oh, you are married, all right, but you can just live your life, you can live your single life, you can't be subject to anybody's authority or anybody's concern, and that kind of, you would have to at some point realize that, hey, there is leadership in marriage. Okay, and I always say that there has to be two aspects of the leadership. One party is the leader, all right, but sometimes you can actually lead through the other party as well, so that the other party's voice also feels heard. It's very important. So yeah, and the other thing I want to share is that for newlyweds, be careful who you allow into your space when you get married. Don't easily entertain people in your home, especially family members. See, with this whole issue, one of the main issues I think Medikal has against this beautiful lady is that a cousin has been living with them for over 2 years, and he's tired of it. He's tired of her in his space, and he wants her to leave. So you definitely have to realize that there has to be an issue somewhere which hasn't been addressed. So sometimes, in my language, you say nipa hofon, right? So don't be quick to easily bring in family members 1 month, 2 months, and your family member is staying with you. It's not right. You breach or you break the privacy. You break it. It's not right. So please, if you are here and you are entertaining such, please be careful. Be careful. Sometimes the people who do most evil are the closest people to you. So you need to be careful. And then finally, I would say that, you see, marriage is a beautiful journey of evolution. People evolve. So you also cannot expect that one party, because this is how you married the person will be like that forever. No. People change. It could be change for the negative, it could be change for the positive, but just remember that people change, people evolve in marriage. So give people room to grow. Don't think that you picked somebody from the gutters, so should forever remain like that. No, you pick people to make them better. You marry people to become better. So don't make people better, or don't help people to be better and rub it in their faces that, oh, I did this for you, oh, and I did that, oh, and I did that, oh, and I bought this for this person. No, and like Medikal rightly said, honestly, if it wasn't for this situation, he may never have probably come out to share his side of the story, but he had to. But for me, once you do these good things for people, you don't really have to rub it in the faces of the people you've done it for, because the other people have also done good for you before. And the final thing is that in marriage, what they don't tell you is that forgiveness is the lifeline of every marriage. I can't even say that enough. There are people that, you have to just understand that you would have to be the sacrificial lamb. You'd have to be making sure that the marriage thrives by being forgiving. And I dare say that sometimes when you do that all the time, you get tired too. So on both sides, Bible says that you must forgive each other 77 times 7. Personally, that has been a watchword. So forgive each other no matter what, regardless. Remember that forgiveness is the lifeline to every marriage. So please, I hope this video blesses you and gives you more truth about this thing called marriage. I pray and I wish Fela and Medikal well. As I said, I seldom talk about celebrity issues and things like that, but I just feel like there are a lot of lessons that we have to yet unpack from this issue ongoing. So eventually I'll be giving you more lessons from things like that. Hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you in the next video. Don't forget to like and subscribe and let's hit 1,000 subscribers. See you. Bye bye.